And we're underway in Kansas City. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And it's complete to Kelsey. The 30. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 77 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. To try again after the sack. Wilson, and that'll be incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe than returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
And the Seahawks first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. And it's up and good.
That's the score. Chiefs 13. Seahawks 7.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. On first down, Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And going deep for... That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 55 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And all the Chiefs have it. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They go play action. Now Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. A screen to Bell. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Ball on the 30 as they come up, 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He can run for it, and he will. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
With the score, Chiefs 19, Seahawks 7.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. The leading rusher for last year's national champs, LSU, it's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
4th down.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Not the first time on this drive. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Wilson forced out to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 2 yards.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line.
Complete.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st down, Seattle.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
At the 20-yard line.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain. That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. this might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now Wilson on first down. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Seahawks.
From the shotgun, Wilson sliding out of the pocket. He'll find Metcalf. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. To throw again on second down. Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
First and goal, Seattle.
To throw again is Wilson. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down at the 2. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 9.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now first and 10 at about the 32. From the gun, he'll set up to throw, eluding the pressure right. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and
able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. That's caught by Hollister. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Throwing is Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
The ball carrier.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Good for the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. From the gun, Wilson flushed out right. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. Operating from the gun, Wilson rolling to his right. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. He'll buy some time right. And his throw is incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Jason Myers to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From the 10. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here? Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down, Seattle.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. 20! Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Seahawks.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now it's Carson.
Man, that was way too easy.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Second and goal at the Chiefs' 9-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Fights loose. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, it's Kelce. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Complete on the throwaway. It leads to 2nd and 10.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. A quick slant to Hill. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer. To throw is Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. He can run. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Recovered by Seattle.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Today's final score, Seahawks.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.